I'm Dr. Elizabeth Odhiambo, the CC member for Agriculture, Irrigation, Food, Livestock and Fisheries, Siaya County. We have come up with what we call the Siaya County Youth Agribusiness Strategy because looking at our other policies, the department, for instance, has an agriculture sector policy. We have an agricultural soil management policy. We have a dairy development policy and strategy. We even have a roots and tuber strategy. But you find that these policies did not really mainstream youth affairs, and so the youth was sort of left behind. So in order to bring them in consciously, we came up with the youth agribusiness strategy. And the focus of this strategy is largely on youth employability. You find that we have youth that are not employed, but they are also not exploiting the opportunities in agriculture. And the reason perhaps being that they do not have the adequate skill, or the aptitude is just not right, or they don't have the knowledge. They do not have the entrepreneurial ability to delve into this sector and derive any good that can come from it. So our strategy focuses on how to make these youths employable, because we know that the youth want fast cash. They are not patient like the older generation that were able to bear the drudgery of agriculture. But they are the kind of lot that would be able to use technology to move to the next level. So this have a youth agribusiness platform that brings on board youth from the various sub-counties. So through this platform, they are able to share freely. Of course, some of our personnel are also in that particular platform, so we are able to address their issues. Now, through the Agriculture Development Support Program, we have come up with youth organizations along various value chains. We have platforms. For instance, we have an organization of incubator operators. So this one brings on board youth that are interested in just hatching chicken, yeah? And then we help link them with the markets.
My name is Benta Akech. I work for Obombe Enterprises Limited. We offer a number of services at Obombe Enterprises Limited, and this is where I currently offer my services, but I also have got my own enterprise where we are going to see what I do. At Obombe, I deal directly with the community, and the community, I have passion for the youth and the children. Karibuni sana Obombe Enterprises Limited. I'm a youth agripreneur, and I'm in charge of Game Youth Platform. It is a platform that deals with the youth. We have a number of activities that the members do. We have members who are involved in fodder production. We have members who are involved in poultry. We have members who are involved in beekeeping. We also have members who are involved in different value chains. I was a beneficiary of KCB to Jiajiri, and I went through a program that was promoting poultry value chain, a whole course. So from that, when Obombe Enterprises had vacancies, I submitted my papers, and yes, they gave me the opportunity of being their hatchery business leader. Because of the knowledge that I gained at Bukura Agricultural College and other like-minded organizations like FAO, GIZ, the county government of Siaya, the Ministry of Youth Affairs, and other partners like UNIDO, I offer capacity building. I do trainings. I do trainings on different areas. For example, we have got brooding. It is a whole package that a farmer must have. Once the eggs are from the incubator, or rather the chicks are from the hatcher, then the next thing is brooding. If I give good chicks to a farmer, but then the brooding process doesn't take well, or rather the farmer doesn't have knowledge about brooding, definitely this farmer will come back and say, you gave me chicks, yes, but again they're dying. So I have to equip this particular farmer with the knowledge, how do you have to do the brooding. We also have vaccination program. I do give them vaccination programs on the very day that I give the chick to the farmer, so that he or she doesn't miss any of the schedules, or rather the vaccines that the chicks are supposed to get. The other thing is about housing. This farmer wants to get into poultry business. Does he or she have a right housing for that particular bird, or rather for that particular breed of birds that he wants to do, or poultry? We also have poultry diseases. A farmer takes healthy birds that I've already given a day old. I always give the first vaccine, that is Marek. So after that, there are other 6 vaccines that are left. It is very important that a farmer knows about different diseases that poultry attack poultry. We do receive eggs from farmers who are around us and even beyond the county. We also get eggs at times because of the capacity that we're having for the incubators. We have got less parent stock. When a farmer brings a whole tray of his or her egg, the first thing that I have to do, I have to check on the eggs. Some of the things that I check is about the size. A good egg that is to be incubated should not be oversized. Oversized, it means it shouldn't be big, it shouldn't be small. Like this one, if you check on this and this, they're different. So this one, that is why they're here. This one is the right size. The other thing that I have to check on is about the cleanliness of the egg. If you check these two, this one is dirty, this one is clean. So definitely this one I'll not put it in the incubator. The reason as to why I'll not put it in the incubator is because the dirt around the egg has locked the airspace, so it's not valuable. The other thing, this farmer talked about his eggs. The eggs are 3 days old. So 3 days old, yes, they're viable to be put in the incubator. And the other thing, because I receive a number of eggs from farmers, so I have to mark and know that when this farmer will be coming for the egg, I'll know that these specific eggs are for Irene. So this one, I'll note it, Irene. The eggs are ready and my incubator is running. To place the eggs, I'll remove the eggs from the trays, and I'll have my eggs in this tray. On the 18th day, I'll place it back, and on the 21st day, I'll be a happy farmer picking her chicks from the hatcher. Once the eggs have been placed in an incubator, a good farmer, you should not open the machine every now and again. The reason as to why you should not open it, it will affect your hatching percentage. So it's not recommended that you open the machine every now and again. The other thing is it will also affect the humidity and the temperatures of your machine. That one will also contribute largely to you losing eggs, and you'll get a farmer complaining that his or her eggs were not fertilized. It is because you are opening and closing, opening and closing. Feed formulation is very wide, but again, feeding. How do this farmer need to feed the birds? What grams, at what age? At the moment, we have an abattoir that we are expecting it to start running in a few weeks to come. That is, we will need birds to get more birds from farmers because we can't meet the capacity of supplying the abattoir with the birds. So that is why I always encourage my fellow youths when we are in a number of activities and even in the platform that when they pick the chicks, then in 4 months' time, if they feed them well and follow all the necessary procedures that are required for this bird to be called a table bird. Table bird, this means you've reared it from chick and now it is a bird that can be slaughtered and be ready for meal. So I encourage them that if they get into this business, then in 4 months' time, they'll be having birds that they'll be selling at 600 shillings. Unlike in the past that most youths were doing local kienyeji. They have to take this bird for a whole year. Then come December, when they feel that now my bird is ready and I can have good money, a bird is sold at 800 shillings. But again, I usually ask them, what are some of the things that you look into before you sell your bird at 80 shillings, at 1,200 shillings? And then I also discourage them to move from pure kienyeji to improved kienyeji. Reasons being, pure kienyeji, you can sell your bird at any age that you want it. You buy, if this person, or rather this farmer, this youth comes for the bird today, I sell the bird at day old. Immediately, maybe he crosses the gate, he'll get a farmer who wants day old. Definitely he's going to sell and come back to me. So it is money that rotates. At the same time, this person, or rather this youth, can decide to nurture the bird, sell them at 2 weeks. Definitely, if I have sold at 90 shillings, then at 2 weeks, that will be 120. Or even he or she can decide to sell it at 150. So it means before it gets to table bird, there are a number of monies that have been collected here. And for it, in a year, I always tell them that in a year, you can sell thrice. 4 months sell, 4 months sell.